So I'm homesick because I got COVID somehow. And I tried to record this earlier, but my mic was like super, super quiet. And the system audio was really loud. And originally I was just gonna leave it as it was and just kind of take the loss. But I actually really enjoyed playing this game, and I really love Alice in Wonderland themed things. So my original plan was to, you know, record like my first blind playthrough and have that be it and have it go smoothly and nice and it'd be perfect and ideal. But that didn't happen. So we're gonna try again and just kind of re record everything, even though I already experienced everything. Just because, again, I did really enjoy this and I want to have a proper recording of it. So these are all the achievements, but we're running through this one more time. Gonna water our plants. I don't think I've heard of this one, but if I looked up a picture, I'd be able to identify it more clearly, but again, I've never heard of this type of plant. Basil, I've had basil. Kalanchoe. I ain't had kalanchoe. You know who has had kalanchoe though? The bunny. And as the story goes, let's follow the rabbit. Blueberry. Wah! Don't swallow! Stop it! Ah! Hey, you! First off, wake up or you're dead! Orange marmalade. Hearing a voice, I open my eyes. I find myself falling into a deep, deep hole. The walls are adorned by bookshelves and paintings of plants. I reached out to grab something as I fell, and managed to pick up a bottle. It was a bottle of blue marmalade. So, I already know what happened, so right now I'm choosing whether I spare someone's life. In my first playthrough, I ate it and she dropped the bottle. And it fell on this little guy over here. Hey, you alive? If you die, what'll happen to me? Had me sweating. Up on here. What in the world? I'm in a hurry here. Hang on. Hey. Ain't you got something to say to me before you go chasing that rabbit? Pleased to meet you. I'm Alice. So you're Alice, huh? I'm a seed. I tumbled down from a tree and landed right into your mouth. Wait, that ain't it. You swallowed me, didn't you? Apologize. Or, better yet, throw me up, right now. No dice, huh? Grah! What did I do to deserve this? It was my dream to become a fine tree and bloom flowers. It's kind of your fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. Well, an honest one, are we? I'll forgive you for swallowing me. Alright, listen up. If anything happens to you, that's a problem for me too. Let's cooperate, so long as I'm inside you at least. Stomach acid won't do me in. You put some spirit into it too, so you don't, die. Bunny, I'm in a hurry. This jam has an addictive taste. These are handy to have. Take them with you. The butter. What's wrong? Weren't you gonna chase that rabbit, Alice? Hell yeah. Lady Alice. Now we proceed. Cut me. Passing through. A strange talking plant blocked the way. This way's a shortcut, but should we take the long way, Alice? Following the seed's comment, the plant shouted, Cut me! If you want to pass, cut me! We shall cut it this time. Well, good thing we got these scissors, eh? The seed had a smug tone. Sounds like he'll let you through if you cut him. What'll it be? We cut it. It hurts! Ah! I did it! I'm free! Oh, darling Alice, let's go together. The cut-off branches thrashed about wildly, biting into my skin and clothes. I did not mean to double-click that. I cut away the plants to make a path. Blood seeped from my skin. Yeesh, you're all wounded now. You better look before you leap. The flower that was thrashing in my hand soon ceased moving. You ought to hold on to that. I'd say flower heads are valuable, same as on the surface, right? Should come in useful. You don't wanna, but hey now, it'd be a waste to just toss it aside after you've suffered so much to get it, eh? Me, I'd take it all, just not the pain. Go this way. Squirrely squirrel. A drunk squirrel came up to me. Ain't you gonna eat my acorn? No. I'm stealing this. I took the acorn and ran. I could hear the squirrel shouting from afar. We're at the rabbit's house. Marianne, I'm gonna be late bringing my scissors. After catching up to the rabbit, he pushed me into a house, mistaking me for someone else. There was a bottle on the desk. It read, "Drink me." I am drinking that. I gave the rabbit the scissors. Your name is Alice? Terribly sorry. To think I asked the request of the wrong person. Can you forgive me? Received the flower as an apology. Guess it was worth becoming Marianne. The seed laughed cruelly. A bouquet for the queen. Many fallen flowers dotted the path. I found myself casually picking them up when an angry caterpillar came and spoke to me. Hey, those flowers are mine. Give them back. I gave the flowers back to the caterpillar. And after you picked them up, caterpillars just eat leaves, right? What's he gonna use flowers for? The seed angrily raised questions, and the caterpillar gave a heated reply. I'm making a bouquet for the Queen of Hearts. She'll make me into a butterfly. Huh. Well, you can ask her stuff like that? You don't have to shout, you know. Here, I'll share some flowers with you if you'll just go away. I can't stand hearing you talk. Received the flower from the caterpillar. I know. Let's have the queen help us too. She's got a weakness for flowers and heads. Let's collect a bunch to make her a crown, Alice. But I'd never made a flower crown before. How exactly were they made? Ugh, a bouquet then. Surely you can make a bouquet. The seed was desperate to get out. I got no hands, so you make the bouquet, Alice. Let's see now. For a bouquet, we'll need about 5 flowers. You want to get home pronto, right? That much was true. This was no time to be chasing after rabbits. Maybe the queen would know the way home. Oh, we gotta get flowers. There was a tea set. Could take a breather. Now we need flowers. Only flowers. Found a small flower. It was a mad tea party that would never end. It's because you had a fight with time that this tea party won't end. It's your fault, Hatter. What was that? You wanna have a go? Yeah. The March Hare and Hatter began to fight. We need one more flower. Give it to me. I stopped the fight. Finally, it's quiet. Thank you. A dormouse who looked ready to fall asleep at any moment thanked me. Still, what did they mean about having a fight with time? Oh, this is cute. These are random, so I don't think it matters where we go. Yeah. Lost, are we? A prickly cat spoke to me. Ahead lie 2 roads, the Hatter or the March Hare. Which would you prefer to visit? We already saw both of them, but give me a flower. Oh, I'm afraid there's no choice in the matter. It's the same either way. You see, the 2 are having a tea party. Now, take this, and don't be upset with me. The cat grinned from ear to ear. It was rather cute. And then... I don't need no more flowers, but you can give me another flower. And we are here again. There were many boxes near the castle. The seed spoke more quietly than usual. Best not mind about these boxes. Oh, that was a seed. Best not to mind about these boxes. I won't mind them. This is the Queen of Hearts castle. Let's prepare your bouquet. We finally made it, yet the seed seemed down. I hope the queen would appreciate the bouquet. You would hope so. The Queen of Hearts was furious. Waltzing in here through the front gate. Off with her head. Would a person like this really help? I have a bouquet. The queen... Yeah, she takes all of them. The queen held the bouquet adoringly. Alice is a lost kid, looking for a way home. And I want to get out of Alice's body. As the queen, can't you do something? Help us. This seemed to put the queen in a good mood. You want to get out, you say? Then you could simply get out of her lopped off head, could you not? The seed said nothing. Why was he staying quiet? Hadn't he been the one who suggested making a bouquet in the first place? The queen gazed at the bouquet in a trance. Very good. Then I'll lop off her head to help you, Seed. After all, it's just one bouquet, which of course means that I can only grant one wish. Escaping the castle, I arrived in a garden. This place was like a maze, a long winding maze. Why, everything since I'd fallen down the rabbit hole had been a maze. I didn't know the way home. When I exited the maze, I found I had arrived back at the queen. The seed was still saying nothing. Shiver. It was cold. The queen's scissors were on my neck. Snip. The end. Or is it? When I awoke, the voice in my stomach had gone. Good, so it had all been a dream. Swallowing a seed, going to a scary land of plants, and even having my head lopped off. I get it. So, this is how I could get out. I should have done this from the start. Now, I can realize my dream. Don't think badly of me, Alice. It's a seed's instinct to become a tree and bloom, just like it was your instinct to return home alive. You were able to survive and go home, so now it's my turn. That'll be fine, won't it? Huh? Why, tears? But Alice is gone. If it's not Alice, then who's crying? Ending to instinct. Or is it? What? Alice, you're still kicking? What just? I lived. Castle of Hearts. There were many boxes near the oddest thing happened. It was as if time had been wound back. It's the Castle of Hearts? But we just came here earlier. What's going on here? Even the seed didn't know. The Castle of Hearts, made from playing cards. It couldn't be my imagination that it felt familiar. We came here earlier, made a bouquet, and then... Alice, you hear something? Straining my ears, I heard a voice coming from within a box. Open me. Open one. Really? Yeah. There is no point in a bouquet. There was never any point. Even the queen going off of your head. It's just pointless in the end. The thing inside the box ceased speaking. There's no point? I still felt the cold touch of scissors on my neck. My knees were weak. What was I to do now? Hey, what are you doing over there? I was surrounded by angry playing card soldiers. They pulled me by the arm. No, I don't want to go there. Well... Ah, we were red. The Queen of Hearts was furious. waltzing in here through the front gate. Off with her head! Man, you ain't taking this. The bouquet was pointless. Throw it, Alice! The seed shouted. Yeet! I threw the bouquet far away. The queen and her playing card soldiers were distracted and ran after it. My feet pounded along the floor, and I fled from the castle. Whee! The seed helped me, even though he'd been wordless this past while. Just thought I'd try following something besides instinct. What did he mean by that? You don't have to understand. We don't have a bouquet anymore. Well, I'll figure something out. But we were in a maze. Which means that there's an exit, right? 'Cause it's a maze. For once, the annoying seed's voice felt reassuring to me. I didn't notice that before, or I hadn't noticed if they had done that before this line, but it kind of seemed like the seed and Alice were kind of becoming one at this point, because the seed responded to her thoughts. I'm not sure if I hadn't noticed that before, but I think that's cool that it's starting to kind of merge now. Red and white. A maze of red roses. Which way should I go? To the right. The seed shouted, "Look, the flowers there are white." We went down the path of white roses. The further we went, the more the red roses turned to white ones. Perhaps this was the way out. A dead end. All that's here is a worn old clock. I am time. Without my hands, what need have you of me? What happened to your hands? The queen took them. She said they'd be perfect for cutting off heads. It's truly frustrating. I curse time to rewind when she lops off a head. She'll make no more boxes of heads. That's a nice payback. I like it. Hang on. You're quite calm for being cursed. Huh? You've already entered into the time loop. Time? So it was your fault. Do something about this. I told you. I don't have my hands. It's impossible. What are we supposed to do about that? Maybe something else can take their place. Oh. Hey, Time. We'll give you our scissors. So, go ahead and lift the curse from Alice. Oh. Well, we gave the scissors. Once the curse was lifted, maybe the seed would be saved as well. And if he wasn't, we would look for a way to save him together. The scissors became the clock's hands and began marking time. The seed was saying something distantly. I couldn't hear it very well. Come now, speak in your usual loud voice. The rabbit hole had disappeared, as if none of it had been there to begin with. I heard the seed's voice faintly. How strange. Of course seeds can't speak. But, sure enough, he said this. Welcome home, Alice. So, to get this final ending, I'm not gonna go back and get the first one. I think the first one was just what happens if you fail to get enough flowers for the bouquet the first time. And then the second ending is plant taking over, and then third ending was after the reset. And then this fourth ending is playing through the entirety of the second and third ending, and then coming back to this decision where we can offer the hands of the clock. Hey, Time, we'll give you our scissors, so go ahead and lift the curse from Alice. I'm gonna be digested pretty soon anyway, so I at least want Alice too. How could the seed say such a thing? If I handed Time the scissors and had him lift the curse, I might be able to return home. But then, what would happen to the seed? Don't give the scissors. The seed meant to sacrifice himself to save me, because he was soon to be digested, because he'd fallen into my mouth. If only he'd properly fallen on the ground, he could have bloomed. If only I hadn't fallen down that rabbit hole. Why did I chase after that rabbit again? Why did I want to return home again? What did the queen say when she was going to lop off my head? That's it. I know a way to save the seed. This is a land of plants, a land of seeds. How lucky that I can make this dream come true. I gripped the scissors tightly. In doing so, they became larger. Yes, this should be about right. Seeing me put the scissors to my neck, the seed was shocked. What are you planning, Alice? It's all right. You just be sure to get out and bloom some beautiful flowers. Snip. You'll become a fine tree and bloom many flowers. What kind, I wonder? Tell me when we meet again. Don't! Alice! Alice has to return home. And we are now Plant Alice. Huh? Is this Alice's body? Because I refused to escape out of Alice's neck. Is that why this happened? Why did Alice try to save me? I betrayed her once. Why do this for me? Alice can't answer me anymore. What did she want? I'll never be able to know. And yet... This is a terrifying land of plants. This body knows that well. Alice can't be in a place like this. My dream's already come true, because Alice realized it for me. So... just wait, Alice. I'll get you out of this plant-filled world and bring you back home. Lady Alice. You're playing. Perfect. And then got one more little thing. Our plants. We got our calancho, Sansevieria, basil. Oh, I didn't touch these things. Tea set, jam, bottle of liquid, scattered cars, blue ink, and a little orange blossom. Alice and Blossom Alice. Congrats! And then I wanted to play with this again. I wonder how many flowers I can put on it before the queen comes. Or how many decorations and stuff we can get on it. So you're gonna skip the queen. Oh, it's another mini game. Aww. It's cute. Okay, well. Oh, it's cute. Okay. I really like this game. That's it. Bye bye.